Hey everybody, it's Rodney again from Sailing SV Apogee, and I wanted to give you guys a little update on the project I'm working on for the cap rail. So I've been working on the cap rail in the cockpit and extending that cap rail out into the entire cap rail of the boat and putting varnish on it, the Letonquinois, and the prepping. You'll see a video here very soon, like following. Well, this will be a video of just the information about how much effort I put into cleaning and prepping the cap rail, and then you'll see the cap rail in the cockpit video, and then if you want, you can watch the primer being put on the cap rail around the whole entire boat. But you'll see that it took me probably, I don't know, like 2 or 3 days to prep the cap rail. And then each and every time I put a coat on the cap rail, which you'll watch me putting the primer on the cap rail, it takes about 4.5 hours to apply one whole coat to the entire cap rail. And I've got to put on like 10 or 12 coats. So how many hours is that? Like, that's like 40, at least 40 hours, if not way more. It's like, in total, I'm probably going to put about 80 hours, which would be like an entire, 8 hours a day, 2 weeks worth of work on this entire cap rail. So I kind of narrowed it down to a couple of videos because I don't want to bore you guys to death. It's a lot of work. It's 80 hours of work. But you'll see in these videos that basically I had to clean and clean and clean. I had to go over the cap rail with 2 different types of cleaning processes, which took up about 4 or 5 hours each time I did it. So the first time I went over it with the Joy and TSP to hit it once that way, and then I went over it again to clean it again with the Semco steps 1 and 2. So I used 2-part cleaning systems on the cap rail, each taking about I guess like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours or more to just clean the cap rail. So that took like 10 or 12, 15 hours to just clean it and get it all prepped and ready to put the primer on. And then the primer took about 4 or 5 hours to put on, and I barely had enough primer. Like I was like dabbing the last drops out of that can of primer, and I was just able to finish it. So you'll see that in the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey guys, it's Rodney again from Sailing SV Apogee, and I'm just having to re-record all of this because the damn trains were so noisy. I just couldn't handle that background noise. So getting into the different levels of cleanliness on the Teak is what I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you the before. This is all going to be basically like the before, and then I can show you the after. Here's the after, like these beautiful doors and all this varnish that's on this wood. The deep, rich, like orange, bright wood that comes out after using this beautiful oil and varnish. Now, the Teak I'll show you right now is the cap rail, and there's even different levels of cleanliness on this cap rail. There's been recently stripped wood that has no varnish on it that I will be cleaning and doing a little bit of sanding on and trying to remove what's called these little gray or silver dirt spots that need to be extra cleaned. And so let me show you. Here's what it looks like. This is the final product, and then this obviously is like basically the bare stripped, and this is somewhat sanded wood, and it still needs to be cleaned before we put the oil and varnish on it like that. But it's just got this like kind of, I don't know, just light orange color. And as you come down here towards the end of it, you see more areas in which there are dirty spots. And like right here, if you see here, this may be able to be cleaned. This area is like clean and natural and sand, but this little spot here, see how it's kind of grayer there? Like, if I can't get that out, that's going to be what's called a tattoo. It's a bummer. And then this might become a tattoo. This all might become a tattoo. It depends on if I can get this to look like this after cleaning. All right. So those are the levels of cleaning that I need to do on all of this teak to basically get it as beautiful and great looking as these doors right here, which are like done in about one more coat. So that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm gonna work on. And look up here is where there's just some natural silver. Even that teak back there, you see those that wood down there at the bottom there, it's called silver or gray. That's what teak does naturally. It just goes naturally gray and silver. I don't particularly like that so much. I mean, it's in a shaded area here, so I mean, it's not going to hurt it. It'll probably stay this way forever and it'll be okay. But what I want to do is I want to take even just this and clean it and take it from that to looking like this color so that it'll be a really nice pretty line of teak there. And then this, even right here, this this piece of teak is grayed and just dirty. If I started cleaning this, I would get just so much dirt out of that. It's crazy. You wouldn't think, but it's a lot. Teak is a naturally oily wood, so it has natural oils in it that keep it protected, and so that's why they use it on boats so much, is because teak has just natural oils and it can stay protected in that state of like just gray. But like I said, I don't like the gray. I like this pretty, like orange and beautiful wood color. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going for here, folks, and I hope you enjoy the progress that we take in making the whole boat all just like this. Okay.